What is going on? Oh, there we go. Alright, I don't know what was happening there. What's happening, everybody? Jay Shock Blast here. And I do not know what happened. I hit go live and it took forever. So we're here, though. So that's cool. And we're going to do some Moon Knight. I literally just hit level 60 with Captain America. I was trying to do it before the stream started, and maybe that is what it was waiting for. But we're going to go ahead and switch to Moon Knight. Moon Knight has been requested quite a few times. So we're going to do Moon Knight, one of my faves. There he is. I love this costume. So, need to travel on back.
Dealing with witches.
Travel to Chapter 1, Hell's Kitchen. So, there we go. We got the Moon Knight action. Let's go to the top. Tap into Superior Iron Man, Star Wars Nerd, the Panther, Dizzy, I'm Swift, TFN Sun, Shane Taylor, Doc Octopus,
I don't need to
Emerald King HD, Jacob Kawana, Drew Green, One Dude. We use Human Justice 2 PvP or gear today as well. Negative. We're going to do Magik later tonight. Maybe I'll do some PvP. Maybe I'll do some PvP soon. I'll just leave it at that. Soon. I gotta psych myself up for it. It's tough to do a stream knowing you're gonna get whooped incessantly. So yeah, Captain Hydra. I haven't read that yet, so let's we're just gonna pretend that's not a thing yet. I'm working on it. So what's up, Pedro? Welcome to the stream. Loving the fact that we're 23 people watching to start right away. Already up to 15 likes. Appreciate that, guys.
Is the full moon out? Because I feel great.
I already kind of started a little bit with Moon Knight a couple of days ago. What am I gonna do, Punisher? He's on the list, man. We're going little bit by little bit, but basically what I really want to do is just get my characters up to level 60. So right now I have Captain America, Daredevil, Hulk, Thor, War Machine, Nova, and Deadpool having all hit 60. So I'm getting that 70% bonus. You know, so there are plenty of Marvel Superhero Squad games. I played the game when it was out. So basically, I'm just trying to get some of these characters leveled up. Like Magik I have is 13, so we'll do a Magik stream later today. And on my own time, I've been trying to get like Ghost Rider and Iron Man. I just want to get my 10 characters to level. My 10 characters to level 60. That way, I'm getting the full effects of the boost. We go to buffs, and we scroll down. You'll see that currently I am getting that 70% hero synergy bonus. So that's huge. Actually, speaking of synergies, oh wait, cool. I got all of them signed. Actually, do I have Ant-Man here? Let's do Ant-Man for Iceman. And cool. So what's happening, Psycho Cynic? What's happening? Is the audio? Oh, God damn it. Hold on, let me hear that. I think I know. All right, let's see if that helps any. Alright, yeah, it seems like that's helped. Alright, so cool. Sorry about that, guys. I don't really know what's going on there. If it happens again, I think I'm going to reset my microphone. And we'll go from there. So basically, we'll go ahead and open things up. First come, first served. Feel free to join if you're available. I'm trying to get some earlier streams in for our European friends. I know that when I stream, mostly it's late at night. And yeah, I apologize for that. I'm obviously on the East Coast in Massachusetts.
That'll never work.
USA, so well, you know what it is when I don't talk, it's because I'm listening for the audio. Because you guys got to remember, there's a little bit of a delay, so I'm listening for the audio to play back on my end. So I don't know, it's awkward. I'm sorry. I appreciate your patience. Anyway, I know that we've got a lot of European followers and a lot of people from Europe that want to play and want to get in on the action. So I want to try to get some earlier streams in. So I'm not always just doing the late ones. I mean, I'll be honest with you guys from Europe. I really only care about the Americans. I'm kidding. I like to say things that are like, could be true, but aren't really true. So, what's happening, John Black? What's happening, Jose? Karis? Yeah, man, it's so hard. Why can't everybody be on the same time schedule? That would be amazing. Who do we got so far? We got Dejected Ken and Fourth Spring. Yeah, Jacob doesn't mind the late streams because he likes to stay up late at night. So, yeah. So we're gonna get Moon Knight leveled up a little bit. How do you watch from school? Let me tell you, as some of you may know from me saying it before, my girlfriend is a school teacher, a high school teacher no less. So I can tell you exactly how they watch from school. They watch it on their iPads or their iPhones. My girlfriend's school does. They have iPads in the classrooms. So instead of doing their schoolwork, a lot of her students will be playing like Madden on their iPads and stuff, or watching videos. And yeah, I hear all about it, so I know how they do it. What's happening, JW and Winston Vassal? You're getting Nova thanks to me? Aw, that's awesome. I love hearing that. I love it when people say they're getting Nova because of me, and like it makes me feel nervous because it makes me hope that Nova lives up to the expectations I create. Because let's be honest, I say a lot of really good things about Nova, and I understand that a lot of people aren't necessarily gonna agree. So I get nervous, but there you go. Maybe I could hit up Gazillion for a European pack giveaway. I know, man. I kind of just take what they give me. Like I get weirded out like by asking them for stuff. Usually when they give me something, he knows. I get weirded out because like I don't like asking for things. The only times they've ever given me something, for the most part, is when I've actually essentially responded to them. Like they asked me if I wanted something, and I said yes, I do, very much so. So like I'll try. We'll see what happens soon. I don't want to like, it's one of those kind of catch-22 kind of things. I don't want to like ask for too much. Also, I put my Twitter handle in the video. I don't know how much I like it that way. I need to probably do something a little bit different at some point.
There is no reality where you would win.
I'm just doing that for now because I'm trying to get people to shift from asking me questions on PlayStation and Xbox, and I'm really trying to get them to ask me questions on Twitter, mostly because Twitter is just so much easier for me to respond to. Hey Jay, would it be cool if Mandy had the Emerald Academy? That would be cool, like education and great ring training. Yeah, I hear ya. Stop exposing you, dude. I'm sorry, Dizzy. All the bad things you say about Squirrel Girl made me not want to play as her. I tried it and she was boring. I'm sorry for that too. What's happening, Kildo? Nova's lived up to expectations. Nice. Oh man, I got some water too. I did not spill water on my keyboard today. Welcome Crazy88 to the game. So, yeah, man. Sorry, Dizzy. I know all the secrets of you school kids, man. All of them. I will sell you all out in a heartbeat. And your fidget spinners, oh my goodness. If fidget spinners could go away so I could stop hearing about that too. Huh. Matthew Brave. Nova sucks. You suck. Never work. Chump. Ah. So hey guys, here's something interesting. I don't know who made the video, but somebody made a video recently basically saying that the best way to level up is doing these treasure rooms. And I have to say that I agree. You're going to get the most XP from doing treasure rooms. So we are no longer skipping crazy rooms. Ah, Luis Carrion, you are the Crazy 8. Cool, man. Welcome. What's happening, Teddy Bear? Tapping in LK, LLKK, LLLKKK, LLLLKKKK, K, K, K. So, what is the age range of high school is like 14 to 18. So I think it's primary school for like UK folks. I believe. I don't know. I'm ignorant. So. You don't mess with them little spin. Oh man. I don't mess with them either. I think they're kind of weird, but whatever. Oh man. Somebody said something about Deadpool. Also, Twitter is a platform nearly all YouTubers use, so it's a good idea in general. Yeah, man, Psychocynic. It's just easier, man. I can access it from my phone. It's just easier. Like, I absolutely hate, like, typing on the PlayStation and the Xbox. Like, Xbox is a little bit easier because I have the Xbox app on my computer. So, like, I'll respond to some of that, but, some of the questions people have been asking me on PlayStation have been just insane. Like, they're really long and they're very thoughtful, and I understand and appreciate that, and I want to answer them all, but like, there's no way I'm typing all that on with a controller, you know. And yeah, I know I can get the chat pad, but like, I just don't want to. So just try Deadpool and he's so OP. Yeah, man. And
People are counting on you.
yeah, Psychocynic, that is commitment. I love his name. I always say his name. Like, I am going to say it. And I'll probably add like 8Ks to the end. So. No, I know I could use the PS4 app and use it on the... I don't actually typically answer on the Xbox app on the phone. When I said the Xbox app, I mean the Xbox app on Windows 10. Because I can just sit there and type from my keyboard, so it's like no different than typing on my typing on Twitter. So, but I'm like almost always at my computer, so like if I can just respond from my computer, that's so much easier for me. I ended secondary school a few months ago. Here, it's strict. You can't have phone or headphones or digital devices. Dude, that was my world. But, like, when I was in high school or secondary, I guess is what you said it's called. When I was in that, I was, like, my phone was, like, one of those old school Motorola brick phones. Like, the massive things. So... I love Teddy Bear's name too, yeah, man. So.
That'll never work.
Yeah, you're actually going to get some pretty good gear, and you'll get some good XP from doing the treasure rooms. Plus, there's a trophy for doing all the treasure rooms. Wow, Psychocynic, that's an insane story. Went from $10,000 to 6 million pounds, 6 million pounds in a month. Matthew Braith 0, yes, Hulk is very OP in this game. I agree. I didn't realize I had 7 characters at level 60 already. That's great. Pretty happy about that. Gervais Ashmore, is Moon Knight any good? Yeah, man, Moon Knight's pretty cool. I think Moon Knight compares very favorably to Captain America in a way, without the shield, obviously. He's got some of the similar effects. Throws his moon stars. I like Moon. I love this costume for Moon Knight. I know a lot of people like the Mr. Knight costume, but I'm not really a massive fan of the Mr. Knight costume.
Yeah, time to shake this place down. You can still run away. How's that feel, huh? Oh, you're all shook.
Which character has the best ranged melee area of attack attacks? Or area of effect attacks? I mean, that's Deadpool. Deadpool is a hybrid of virtually every style of character. Plus, he's practically a tank. So, yeah. Oh, you're welcome for little Lady Mandarin action. Yeah, Psylocke's really cool, man. How's the God of Slobber doing? He's laying down on the couch behind me. Do you have to prestige to get more XP for other characters? Or is it just for that prestige character? So, so the way prestiging works is you just basically start over progression with that character. So basically, you're able to start leveling that character up again. It's really just for people that want to keep doing progression, kind of like prestiging in Call of Duty, you know? You just start over and get to do it all over again. Jack Ridge says I'm trash. Can't even spell your right, though. But thank you for that. I appreciate it.
That'll never work.
Do you know when we'll get more characters? I don't. All we know so far is that we're going to get Black Cat next. And then after that, who knows? I'm holding out. I really want Black Bolt. That's who I'm waiting for the most. My best guess is going to be that we don't get anybody until the Xbox release. And that's a guess. I don't know anything. So what's happening, SAO fan? SAO fan, I don't know if that's how you want to pronounce. What's happening, John Black? You beat Doom in under 180 seconds by complete accident. I think a lot of us do that. Jay, would you like to see Blade or Moon Knight in a Netflix show? What's happening, Adonis 2000? I would. I actually wrote in the description, and it's funny, because I knew the question would come, which would you rather, a Netflix show or a movie for Moon Knight? In the description, I actually wrote, I would prefer, I should say, the Netflix series for Moon Knight. I feel like his story is pretty complex, and you could really use a full 10 to 13 show series to flesh it out. So, what's happening? Gil Beast, Black Bolt is your main, along with Cap and Nova. Nice. I honestly, I took Black Bolt from level 0 all the way to red 60 the day he was released. So and I've never done that with any character, so he's pretty awesome. Lava Melon wants to know if Magik is any good, and yes, I am going to stream Magik tonight. I love Magik. She's great. Yeah, Wonder Woman is getting rave reviews. I concur, and I can't wait to see it on Thursday. So, I don't know if I'm going to do the 7 or the 10 o'clock showing on Thursday, but what's happening, Strider Julius? What's happening, Cameron Sombright? What is happening? Moon Knight is happening. Am I excited about the next Avengers movie? I'm excited about the Thor movie first.
Mindless destruction.
But I am excited about the Avengers Infinity War. I'm just excited about the next movie. Always worried about the next movie. So, what's happening, John K? What's happening? Do you think Assassin's Creed movie would have worked better as a series instead? I don't know, man. I don't know. I think the Assassin's Creed movie would have worked better if they stayed with, like, if they stayed out of the present day. Like, they didn't spend nearly enough time in Spain with the Inquisition. Did you hear about Inhumans? Yeah, man. Do the 7. Yeah. I prefer going to the 7 o'clock showing, personally. Just because I want to get it done and over with. I hate waiting all the way to 10. But the friends that I've been going with, they, for some reason, like, are obsessed with going at,
It's good to see you. Do you
at the 10. I hate the 10.
It won't even.
I'd rather just go at a normal time, you know? What's happening, Bowie Bowitt?
Just thought I'd
13.
mention the fact that you may see a lot of you around here. That's a big part of why we're after the tablet. Something
All right.
seems to be playing jump rope with
So we already got Moon Knight up to 26. That's cool. Who would win in a fight between Sandman and Clayface? That is an interesting question. I would say Sandman. I don't know if you guys saw the stream from last night, but I opened one of these shield boxes, which I'm no longer earning because I didn't buy any more boosts. And I said I hit the jackpot. And when I hit the jackpot, I ended up getting 200 Eternity Splinters and a Black Panther token. So an ultimate upgrade token for Black Panther. Which means that if I hadn't already unlocked Black Panther, I would have gotten Black Panther. If you look right here, miscellaneous. Look at that. I have a Black Panther token. And I have 200 Eternity Splinters. So that was pretty insane. Was not expecting that. Took me completely by surprise. So I would say the shield supply boxes are pretty worth it. I mean, granted, I've opened a ton of those boxes, and that was the first time I had such a, that it said I, quote unquote, hit the jackpot. So that was just unexpected. I had never even knew that was an option, you know? Do a little housekeeping here.
Again, Daredevil, and I won't hesitate to
Do that Caecilius medal. What's happening, Punkface Killer? What's happening, Avox and Ashes?
What can I requisition?
I'm thinking of unlocking Iceman. Pretty good so far. Nice. Yeah, I do like Iceman. What's happening, Ibrahim Kasam? I hope I said that right. Really sorry if I didn't.
Things that haven't been tested yet, but I'm sure they're fine.
Sorry, guys. Just need to do a little housekeeping here. Right. I read that Sire's taking a break. Yeah, he is. But I think that movie's pretty much all done. Who would win in a fight between Deadshot and Hawkeye? I want to say Hawkeye. Metamorpho would beat both Sandman and Clayface, maybe.
Oh, please. You're a star duke at best.
Alright, so what do we got? I gotta look at my powers real quick. I never do that.
It's good to see you.
The World Mind says hello.
Crescent Snare. All the troll your staff. Use a grappling hook and sword above the fray. Only crash on your enemies. Nunchuck bulldoze.
It's good to see you. It's good to see you.
I feel like this doesn't... Gift of Khonshu.
Doesn't always win.
Ranged gun. Attack speed. Khonshu favor 1 on hit. No cooldown. Alright, let's try those. Got your first level 60 cosmic item yesterday. It was a bodysuit for Squirrel Girl. Oh no. What's a flourish? Flourish is this. Basically, that I just put that shield sign on the ground. So basically, if you hold down left trigger and press up, when you assign your flourish, it does that. So if I think I have another one here. So if I use the Gamora one, it would do this and put Gamora's name there. I think it's kind of cool. I just wish I had one for all the characters, you know. Who was the guy that I blocked last night? I have no idea, man. He just kind of came into the stream, like, he came into multiple streams yesterday and just kept saying stupid things, like, just kept being like, oh, you suck and you don't know how to take criticism and blah blah blah. And I'm like, okay, I mean, you're weird, but I don't know. I just felt like blocking him because I knew it would, like, bother him.
The rank, hero.
So I'm all about that.
Trust me.
So anyway, I think he was trying to troll, but he was terrible at it. So, do you think Mandy in the MCU ever? I feel like they already wasted it with Trevor. Are you mad that Robert Downey Jr.'s last movie is in Infinity War? I don't really believe that to be true. I feel like he's gonna figure out a way to pop back up again. Oh, this is nice. Oh, this is very nice. So this Moon Knight nunchuck attack, he does it while he moves. And it doesn't take any spirit or Khonshu favor. Would you like to see Larfleeze in Injustice 2? Abso-freaking-lutely, man. I think that'd be awesome. The epilogue is hard.
It'll never work.
What's considered the epilogue? Chapter 9? Dude, this is awesome. Alright, Moon Knight just took a huge jump up in my book. I love how different people think about this game in terms of favorite characters and play who's strong and not. Most of my favorites never play and vice versa. Yeah, it is well balanced. I agree. I mean, I think there are definitely some strong characters. I think we can all agree that Deadpool and Hulk are probably the two strongest characters in the game by far. I don't know. It all comes down to play style. Dude, this is awesome. I'm literally just walking around wrecking people with the nunchucks. What level do you have to be in order to go fast? Level 10. So you have to be level 10 in order to fast travel like that. It's happening in D-Tuner games. Would I like to see an Injustice style Marvel game? Absolutely. Like, Marvel vs. Capcom doesn't do it for me.
This is nothing.
Jane Foster is the real Thor. Savvy the Great, catching the block. I'm just kidding.
More like the Scarlet Hey, hey, I didn't see you there.
Ryu Tsukami needs a good range beam character. Well, obviously my first answer is going to be Nova. But I mean, if you want somebody that's similar to this, to Nova, you know, Iron Man is really good ranged. Has beam attack. Iceman, he's got some cool summon powers as well. So the thing with Nova is Nova's just so cheap, you know. Ghost Rider's talent, Hell on Wheels, is the best ability for zooming around wrecking folks. Yeah, man. Yeah, I'd love to see how people like Captain Marvel and Black Panther would play in an Injustice style game. Yeah. I think there's a lot of interesting characters. I feel like Punisher would probably play like Deadshot and Deathstroke did. I don't know who they would. They'd probably choose like Captain Marvel would probably be the Superman type of character. I'm not comparing Captain Marvel to Superman by any stretch of the imagination, but I feel like that's how she would play, is like Superman or Supergirl. Deadpool would probably just be ridiculous. He would have to do teleports, but he would also have to have like some kind of a gun effect. I feel like Deadpool would play a lot like Harley Quinn, just with a teleport. Black Panther, I feel like would play a lot like a Cheetah, or somebody like that. Tapping in Ancient, tapping a random guy. How is Moon Knight a Batman ripoff? Very simply, man. He is totally, like, he is the ultimate Batman ripoff. Except he's just crazy and based off of, you know, Egyptian mythology. He's a total Batman. Like, he is Marvel's Batman. There's no two ways around it. And I say that, like, not insultingly. I say that, like, it is what it is kind of thing, you know? Like, he's rich, he uses all the gadgets. He uses his money. Jay, who hurts people more, Moon Knight or Punisher? Sorry, I'm just catching up on some of these. I would say, personally for me, probably Moon Knight. I don't play Punisher very much, though. I never played Rise of the Imperfects. It's more like a Marvel Injustice. I didn't realize that was a fighting game, actually. The Moon Knight suit skin is thick, sick. Yeah, I like it.
The Thus always shall I triumph over...
If Harley Quinn could teleport, she'd be so OP. I'm gonna be honest with you, man. I'm not a huge Harley Quinn fan per se, but I actually really dig her in Injustice. She's actually cool. Thought Tony Stark was Marvel's Batman. In a way, yes, but Moon Knight has the look, you know, like Moon Knight is that caped crusader. No, I'm not saying every aspect of Moon Knight is like Batman, but he is essentially Batman. Like, that is where they got the motivation for him. I mean, Moon Knight, like I said, Moon Knight is definitely crazy, but he is, for all intents and purposes, Batman. Did we miss something? Oh, there it is.
Dealing with witches. Now there is nothing that will stop.
Tony Stark is Bruce Wayne, for sure. But Iron Man is not like Batman. The reason why I say Moon Knight is more like Batman, he's got his moon copter, he's got his moon jet, he's got his moon buggy, he's got all the different types of things that Batman does, like with his vehicles, he does it. He's rich, uses his, actually I think there's something over here. But yeah. Yeah, he even has the little moon batarangs, exactly. Like, he's definitely meant to rival, like, be like Batman. It's not even a question. Wow, somebody is, dude, Dejected Ken with his Scarlet Witch over there is crazy powerful. Like, I didn't even get a remotely close to a hit in on that. I know this is weird, but can you do a video of all character fast travel? Well, that's actually not that weird, because they all have different animations, you know?
Scarlet Witch is here, and she's mad. Plan accordingly.
Avox and Ashes, I'm a huge Moon Knight fan, and I'm totally with you on this, Jay. He's definitely Batman. Like, he's not, like, obviously they're not going to completely rip off every aspect of Batman. That's just not going to happen. Like, Marvel and DC go back and forth, like, more Marvel and DC, having characters that are inspired by others, you know? Like, look, I'm a massive fan of Nova, but there's no two ways around it. Nova is Marvel's Green Lantern. Like, that is a thing. That is 100% a thing, you know? Wanda Maximoff is his name. Yes, it is. Which character do you wish they took out of Injustice 2, and which character would you put in? Well, Adonis, I think if anybody that follows me on Twitter knows that I'm always complaining about Cheetah. I do not like Cheetah. And all I get is gear for Cheetah. Mike on the fritz again? Okay.
Please, no more.
Alright, let's try this again. So let's see if that fixes anything. We shall see. I basically unplugged my mic, turned it off, plugged it back in. So hopefully resetting my mic solves the problem this time.
This will help me achieve many glories.
Yeah, it sounds like I sound okay. Alright. Thank you, Gilbees. Thank you guys for warning me about the mic. I appreciate that. Scarlet Witch is Marvel's Star Sapphire. Negative. Scarlet Witch has been around way longer than that. They're not even close. Alright, so Critical Strike, Brutal Strike, Gruesome Frenzy. Regenerate 120 maximum health const you favor when you are defeated. Yeah, we're going with that. So
It's good to see you.
yeah, squeaky clean is weird. That is the same message that you put yesterday. I do not allow advertising on my stream. If you're not somebody that's here all the time, I'm not gonna let you pop in here and just be like, hey, don't look at the guy that's streaming, look at me. I ain't like that. Is the teleporting to you still acting up like last night? I don't know. I think the problem with last night was it thought that I was on a different difficulty. One dude asks Star-Lord or Moon Knight, and that's a good question. I really like Star-Lord. But I also really like Moon Knight. So honestly, I would say it's kind of like a catch-22. Which character do you like more? I would just go with whichever of the characters you like more. Because I mean, Star-Lord is, I mean, they both do range. They both do area attacks. They both do melee attacks. But I think Star-Lord's interesting because he uses the elements, and you kind of have that reload mechanism. So I don't think you can go wrong with either character, but I would say just pick based on what your personal preference in general is. They're both really good. There's so much pressure in having people like ask me one or the other, you know? Like, unless it's somebody that I'm passionate about, like unless you're coming in here saying, oh dude, I can only get Nova or Squirrel Girl, who should I get, you know? Thanos versus Darkseid. Thanos. Even though Thanos theoretically kind of ripped off Darkseid. Tapping in Wyatt Stewart. I don't know if that's a middle finger.
It's good to see you.
But if it is, cool.
Watch and learn. This one try copying this.
Why does Moon Knight have different personality? He's crazy. Like, first of all, Khonshu is an Egyptian god. I don't remember what he's an Egyptian god of, but he's basically possessed by the spirit of Khonshu, and that is part of why he went crazy. He's schizophrenic.
You shall threaten
So
God. No.
It's good to see you.
yeah, the Moon God. There you go. Obvious. I should have. Is Thor any good? Alex Lee, Thor is fantastic. I actually really like Thor. I honestly haven't read some of the newer Moon Knight stuff, and I've got it all saved on my computer, ready to read. But I just haven't had the time to do it.
crazy vigilantes that takes.
Do you see that Universal has now created the Dark Universe based on the 30s and 40s monster they had?
It's good to see.
That's being kicked off by that new Tom Cruise movie, right? The Mummy. Yeah, I love Thor in this game, man. He plays really well on console. Iceman is, in fact, pretty good, Brandon Blackson. I actually really like Iceman. I like Iceman much more on console than I did on PC. Can I do an Injustice 2 stream later? I actually have already committed to doing another Marvel Heroes stream. We're going to do Magik later on. We'll try to do Marvel Hero, another Injustice stream tomorrow. And tomorrow I think I'll try to play some people. What characters do I have at level 60? I have Captain America, War Machine, Hulk. Thank you, Megan Heslip. Who do I have? I have Captain America, Daredevil, Hulk, Thor, War Machine, Deadpool, and Nova. So we already have Moon Knight up to level 35, which is great.
No more. Never work.
What weapons does Moon Knight use? He's got like a staff, kind of like Gambit. He's got nunchucks. He's got batarangs, moonarangs. He uses guns. Moon Knight uses everything, man. They'll have Frankenstein's monster, the Mummy, Dr. Jekyll, Wolfman, maybe Dracula. But the title role was offered to DiCaprio, and he wants $75 million. The heck? Like, I know DiCaprio is great and everything, but what? $75 million? I don't know, like, I guess you gotta kind of see how the Mummy does, right? Like, I'm actually intrigued. I'm not really into horror movies, but... Do you prefer Pulsar or Beam build for Nova? I prefer Beam, personally. I actually don't use Pulsars at all, because I really don't do a lot of movement powers for Nova. So, like, the Pulsars, I mean, there is a talent that lets the Pulsars burst immediately. Like, instead of having you dash through them or something. But, yeah, so.
My leg!
What happens when you prestige? You get to level up all over again. You get a little tag next to your name. He got the Oscar, now he wants the money for it. Yeah. Yeah, like, don't get me wrong, I like DiCaprio. I just don't... I don't think any, like... How much money do you have to make in order to pay one actor $75 million? Like, I get it in the grand scheme of things.
That'll never work.
You know, movie money...
I've been looking forward to this.
Generally, you get what you pay for, and I mean, if it's a DiCaprio movie, it's probably going to do well. But is it really going to do $75 million well? I don't know, man. That's a lot.
These guns aren't just...
Especially, like, what theoretically could be a horror movie, you know? Like, But I mean, I think if Tom Cruise's The Mummy does well, then why not? You know, if The Mummy breaks bank, then you know, maybe 75 million is worth it for
I've been a superhero since before I could shave.
for
I'm
him.
better at this.
The previous Dracula Untold and the Wolfman are not a part of this. Gotcha. Yeah, Gil Beast, I know that. Let me just show you my Nova build real quick.
Maria Hill.
This will help me achieve many glories.
This is the power, because I don't have all the powers memorized.
Somebody call for the Nova Corps?
So the set that I have down there now, on the left, that I always pretty much keep that way. Sometimes I'll actually take off Minor Beam and I'll put something else there because I feel like he rarely runs out of spirit. But you know, Nova Beam I use constantly, and Cascading Bolt I use as well quite a bit. I'll use Falling Star. Yeah, Falling Star I usually assign to the L2X, I believe. I also use Nova Pulse. And the reason why is because you get health on hit. So it does a good amount of damage, and then you also get health on hit. The only time I ever really run out of Spirit or Nova Force, if you will, for health for Nova Pulse is when I use Nova Pulse. So like I'll get up real close to people and just Nova Pulse my way out of the situation. And that usually gives me some health back. I also use Gravimetric Surge because it's just a massive burst. It's going to do a massive amount of damage. I usually assign that to Circle. I have Nova Pulse assigned to Triangle, and then I think Nova Flare I assigned to Square. Michael again.
Good to see you here, Rocky. We need a few more crazies on the team.
By Khonshu's grace.
It's good to see you.
Another so-called hero who doesn't know when to quit.
It's good to see you.
That's too precious.
Punisher, you're no better than the men you gunned down.
The strongest doesn't always win.
You think guns?
A good team, you and I.
been led astray.
Now there is nothing that will stand in my way.
Your anger is vast and unchecked, but consider focus as an alternative.
You ready to go?
Don't you dare call me a lunatic.
My mind is sealed from telepathic memory. If you would like to know something about me, you will have to do your work.
Surge of power? All me, baby!
Fine prize for a hard battle.
come for you! The Grim Reaper brings only death!
Bring me the head of the sword.
The Grim Reaper brings only death! Cannot stop me.
You're not coming back from that.
That surge of power? All me, baby!
Khonshu had ways of dealing with witches.
So, Wanda, how about abracadabering us a win over here?
Magic is finicky. Spells and tomes aren't nearly as reliable as a silver blade.
I thought it was smiling.
Bobby, keep those thoughts straight.
Surge of power? All me, baby!
It's good to see you.
Messy job, but someone needs to do it. That'll never work.
most powerful mutants on the planet, Wanda. I wish you had a bigger imagination.
Madripoor. Ugh.
On behalf of S.H.I.E.L.D., welcome to Madripoor.
Now there is nothing that will stand in my way.
It's good to see you.
Nothing wrong with turning back now, Widow.
It's good to see you.
You know, Cap, a guy could learn something from you if he paid attention. Hey, look, shiny.
Mutant or magic, your powers are calling dark attention.
Waste of ammo.
It's a messy job, but someone needs to do it. That'll never work.
We have a breach.
Didn't expect to see you here.
That'll never work. Now there is nothing that will stand in my way.
I can have a good time.
That'll never work. I need a target that can fight back.
That was quick.
That'll never work.
Your fate is sealed. Well, that won't be fixed easily.
That'll never work.
I've heard impressive stories. Time to learn the truth. You cannot escape.
Hope you can find someone to sublet your freaky deaky evil lair or whatever.
That'll never work. That'll never work.
Now boarding all rows.
The strongest doesn't always win.
Hello. I thought I had someone thinking.
You lead with that hammer. I'll back cleanup.
Hello. I thought I had someone thinking.
Can I count on you, Pipsqueak?